Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests, and today we're watching more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Alright guys, we are continuing with season 3 today. I started season 3 the last time I was recording, and I'm really looking forward to getting into the season. I just think that where we left off season 2 was a really interesting place, and I'm so curious to see how we further develop these stories, honestly. The first episode, we didn't get the regular crew all together since Buffy had gone off on her own, and you can definitely, I feel like, honestly, her entire character arc, or arcs I should say, have just been quite sad. I totally understand why she at least starts or has started each season, like season 2 and season 3, in a pretty negative state of mind. Like, her life gets blown up in these really horrific ways. I think when I was watching last season with the whole Angel storyline that happened in the back half, like, I was having a lot of fun because it was so much fun from a story perspective that I was just enjoying so much of what was happening on my screen that I don't think that I really properly expressed how absolutely fucked up I think that this would be for Buffy, because her situation was really awful. I just found it so entertaining, and I was so happy, and I was jazzed to see the story go in that direction because I had a lot of fun with the latter half of season 2. So yeah, I'm just curious to see how we continue on with this story. I'm really excited for the season, and yeah, let's just continue watching. We're on episode 2. I don't know what the episode is titled because I didn't look at the title, but let's just go.
Previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
You walk out of this house, don't even think about coming back.
These are the moments you want to savor. You're expelled.
Oh, what a moment. What a season finale. I'm excited for this episode. Yeah, I wonder what she's gonna do about school now that she's been kicked out. And the principal was so happy to do it too. Like, he was giddy. I think we also learned that he had some sort of dealings with the mayor. And we don't exactly know what that means. Yeah, I don't think.
Mom.
Oh.
Sorry. I guess I just got used to all the quiet while you were gone.
Yeah.
But it's no problem. Look. It's Nigeria. You going out?
Oh. Well, if it's okay, I'd like to find Willow and Xander.
Will you be slaying?
What a funny new status quo we have.
Well then, why don't I drive you?
She feels guilty
it could be anywhere.
for how they ended last season, I assume.
I just want to put this whole thing behind us, get back to normal.
Yeah.
You go.
Kind of looks like Xander from the back. Oh! Oh, it was Xander. Oh, it was him.
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
Why does he have his, coat thing? You know, like a vampire would.
Come in, Nighthawk. Everything okay?
Nighthawk? Oh man, I love this team that they have going on.
Hey, Buffy.
Hey, guys.
I think it's really sweet how they stepped up when she couldn't. And so I feel like this season that might mean that just in general we're going to see the rest of them do a lot of slaying, which is really, really fascinating, and I'm excited to see that. And I still maintain, why is Angel in the theme song? It's suspicious.
What if he's mad?
Mad?
Oh,
just because you ran away and abandoned your post and your friends and your mom and made him lay awake every night and warn about you? Maybe we should wait out here.
I don't think he'd be mad. I think that he'd be relieved. I think that he can understand the tremendous stress that Buffy was under.
Check it out. The watch is back on the clock. And just when you were thinking career change, maybe becoming a looker or a seer.
Thank you, Xander.
He just has to fill the silence.
I got in a few hours ago, but I went to go see my mom first.
How did you find her?
Well, I pretty much remembered the address.
Excuse me.
Is he gonna tell her that his mom or her mom blames Giles?
So where were you? Did you go to Belgium?
What about you, Xander? What's up with you?
Oh, you know, same old thing.
Yeah, because you weren't ex.
Wow.
So were you like living in a box or what?
Perhaps Buffy could use a little time to adjust before we grill her on her summer activities.
Fair enough. In fact, you can leave this lane to us while you settle in. Okay.
I mean, you guys didn't look like you were doing an amazing job.
Still, we were getting good. We dusted 9 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Whatever.
Well, if you just like turn it upside down, she wasn't super wrong.
In fact, I'm jonesing for a little brainless fun. What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, I would, but kind of tied up.
You wish. Well?
Tomorrow
Oh, come on.
Okay, I had some schoolwork, but I can change my plans.
As for school,
Yeah, I think you should.
talk to Principal Snyder before.
On it. Mom's making an appointment with his ugliness. I know she can break it.
I don't know.
You can't keep her out of school. You don't have the right.
I have not only the right, but also a nearly physical sensation of pleasure at the thought of keeping her out of school.
What is your issue?
Buffy was cleared of all those charges.
Yeah.
Yes, she is a troublemaker, destructive to school property and the occasional student, and her grade point out.
Oh man, this guy. I mean, he's a good antagonist.
This isn't over. If I have to, I'll go all the way to the mayor.
Oh no, not the mayor.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
I cannot wait to get more insight into this character. I cannot wait.
If we can't get you back into Sunnydale, maybe we can swing private school.
Private school. You mean like jackets
Other-
and kilts?
No other public schools in the area?
Oh my word. Oh, you must be Buffy. Oh, I'm Pat from your mom's book club. I'm sure she mentioned me.
Actually,
Between your situation and reading Deep End of the Ocean, she was just a wreck, you can imagine.
I'm always suspicious of any new person who gets introduced into the show.
You two need to rebond.
Like, she could just be a nice lady. Or she could be a demon under all that flesh. We don't know.
Oh, before I forget, Willow just called.
where was she?
She got held up, but she said she tried to call. But I had a thought. What if I invited Willow and Mr. Giles and everybody over for dinner tomorrow night? Don't you think that would be nice? Since I sort of already did, I was hoping for a yes.
It'll be fun.
And her mom's trying. I've given her mom a lot of shit in the past, so it's nice to see that she's actually trying. Oh! Oh!
Do you want to say something?
Like what? Thanks for stopping by and dying.
Ay. No. Oh, I hate this. The music in this episode has been really fascinating. Tonally, it's just very somber. I think I'm more used to this show being a little bit more upbeat, I guess? Or jovial, maybe is the word. There's like a lightheartedness to it usually, I think. Even when things aren't going well, but right now it feels really, really heavy.
Thought they'd be here.
They are. They're waiting
Is
for
this
you.
a dream?
Am I dreaming?
Probably the wrong person to ask.
Oh, what an awful sound.
The phone with the superintendent of schools. At least he seems more reasonable than that nasty little hard bigoted rodent man.
Honestly, accurate. Joyce wants me to like her.
So now it's jackets, kilts, and no boys? Care to throw in a little foot binding?
Buffy, you made some bad choices. You just might have to live with some consequences. I just wish you didn't have to be so secretive about things. I mean, it's not your fault you have a special circumstance. They should make allowances for you.
Mom, I'm a Slayer.
Couldn't you just tell a few people, like Principal Snyder and maybe the police?
He already friggin' knows, I'm pretty sure.
It's not offensive, is it?
Welcome to the
What?
Hellmouth Petting Zoo.
Do they know that it's the cat that they buried?
I'll get it back to the library, see if we can determine its exact origin. That's striking. Nigerian.
Yes, I have this wonderful dealer who specializes in ancient artifacts. I don't know.
You know, I love art talk as much as the next very dull person, but we have work to do.
It's fine. She can go with you.
Actually, she can't. You're not allowed on school property. I'm sorry. I'll
Aw, I feel really bad for her.
It looks dead. It smells dead. Yet it's moving around. That's interesting.
What about Buffy's welcome home dinner tonight? I told your mom we'd help out. Bring stuff.
I'm the dip.
You gotta admire the purity of it.
What? Onion dip.
And what will we talk about at a gathering anyway? So, Buffy, did you meet any nice pimps on your travels? And, oh, by the by, thanks for ruining our lives for the past 3 months.
Okay, Xander.
maybe something a little more intimate. I mean, Buffy has just got home. I'm sure she's still feeling a little disoriented.
Okay, so 1 vote from the old guy for a smelly cheese night, and how many votes for actual fun, huh?
I would choose the smelly cheese night, so it's good to know what demographic I belong to now. Look at the page! Ugh.
Hey, there you are. Joyce said there was room for one more, so I said forget facial night and let's party.
I don't like her. Based on pretty much nothing at this point, but
Do you want to see my mom?
vibes.
Please.
Mom!
Hey, Buffy. So where do you want the band to set up?
The band?
I mean, it is kind of insane that her mom invited them over and they thought that this was the appropriate way to play it. The way my mom would put the kibosh on this immediately, this would never, ever come to fruition.
You like? Yeah, it's great. I was just sort of hoping it would be us. Sorry, what? I was sort of hoping we could just hang together, the gang.
I don't love how they're treating Buffy right now. I guess that they feel a little awkward about the situation, but they're being oddly dismissive of her.
Is everything okay? You seem to be avoiding me.
This isn't avoiding. See, here you are, here I am.
Yeah, and look at all the chaos around you.
With the party, because we're all glad you're back.
Okay.
This would make me feel so insecure in my friendships. I feel bad for her. Ugh. Oh.
Hey, Buff. What are you doing?
I was just taking a break from all this wacky fun.
Some kind of party, huh? I mean, it's great to have the Buffster back. Isn't it?
Totally.
You bet, Nighthawk.
It's nice to see these two actually get along without like negging each other the entire time. I'm happy for that development.
I think these burns are too extensive. It's 7:43. Let's call it.
Oh. Oh. Damn. That is a big bowl of popcorn.
Now, how you home?
Oh man, my mom would never.
While Buffy was gone, all I could think about was getting her home. But having Buffy home, I thought it was going to make it all better, but in some ways,
It's worse. How disrespectful are they? I know that they're high school students, but man, the chips are everywhere.
Yeah, Fiesta pal. You gotta do a shot.
I need to speak to Buffy. Now!
Bunny?
Oh my god, this is so messed up.
Is there a buddy here? Sorry, he's not here. You got the wrong costume.
This is so frustrating. Mr. Belvedere. Oh, that's so frustrating.
You're leaving again? What, you just stopped by for your lint brush and now you're ready to go?
It's not like anyone will mind.
Oh no, have a great time. Oh, and don't forget to not write.
Why are you attacking me? I'm trying.
Wow, and it looks so much like giving up.
Sorry that I had to leave. But you don't know what I was going through.
Well, I'd like to.
You wouldn't understand.
Try her.
I just need you to talk to me.
How could I talk to you when you were avoiding me?
This isn't easy, Buffy. I know you're going through stuff. So am I.
I know that you were worried about me, but
I mean my life. I'm having all sorts of... I'm having serious dating with a werewolf. And I'm studying witchcraft and killing vampires. And I didn't have anyone to talk to about all this scary life stuff. And you were my best friend.
And I imagine that's how Buffy felt for years. Not to diminish Willow's feelings at all, but... Ooh. Luckily, I think he was already dead. Yeah. Giles. Back the fuck up.
I wanted a call every day.
It doesn't matter, Buffy. It doesn't make it okay that you didn't.
What is this? Buffy, what is this?
She was running away again.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
She's trying to explain
You better
herself.
get sure and explain yourself right away.
She's trying.
Just take off anytime you feel
Stop it, please. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't you leave this house, young lady. You know what? That's it. You and I are gonna have a talk.
Mom, please.
You know what? I don't care. I mean it. And I've had schnapps. Months of not knowing. Not knowing whether you're lying dead in a ditch somewhere or, I don't know, living it up.
But you told me. You're the one who said I should go. You said if I leave this house, don't come back. You found out who I really was and you couldn't deal. Don't you remember?
You didn't give me time. You just dumped this thing on me and you expected me to get it. Well, guess what? Mom's not perfect, okay? I handled it badly. That doesn't give you the right to punish me by running
Punish
away.
you. I didn't do this to punish you.
Well, you did. You should have seen what you put.
Why are we dogpiling on her right now?
How about you by the
This
dip?
is frustrating.
No thanks.
You know, maybe you don't want to hear it, Buffy, but taking off like you did was incredibly selfish and stupid.
You have no idea what happened to me or what I was feeling.
Did you even try talking to anybody?
There was nothing that anybody could do. Okay, I just had to deal with this on my own.
Yeah, and you see how well that one worked out. You can't keep your stuff, Buffy. It'll come right back up to get you.
I think that they deserve to have their feelings heard. Okay? I just do not like how they're doing it. And I do not like how they're dismissing her feelings and centering their own. Oh my god, this is gonna be so scary. Ooh!
I'm sorry that your honey was a demon, but most girls don't hop a greyhound over boy troubles.
Time out, Xander. Put yourself in Buffy's shoes for just a minute,
Wow.
okay?
Cordelia
I'm
being the
Buffy,
voice of
freak of
reason.
nature, right? Naturally, I pick a freak,
Freak
for a
of
boyfriend.
nature. Oh.
Pretty much my fault.
Cordy, get out of my shoes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to help, Buffy.
I thought that she was actually doing something good for a second. I should have known.
God, Xander. Do you think you could at least stick to annoying me on your own behalf?
Fine. You stop acting like an idiot. I'll stop annoying you.
You want to talk acting like an idiot? Nighthawk?
Ooh.
Okay, gonna step in now, being referee guy.
No, let him go, Oz. Talking about it isn't helping. We might as well try some violence.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh! The amount of bodies on this show, like the amount of people who have just, wow. That was the schnapps.
No.
No.
Not vampires.
And this sucker wobbles, but he won't fall down.
We gotta get him back outside.
Help! She's dead!
Oh, shit. Ooh. She's about to come back.
What do we do if they get in?
I kind of think...
But it looks like I had no actual good reason to be suspicious of her. So, my bad, lady. I just didn't like your vibes.
Cordelia's me, it's me.
How do we know it's really you and not Zombie Giles?
Cordelia, do stop being tiresome.
And what happens if they get the mask?
If one of them puts it on, they become the demon incarnate.
Worse than a zombie.
So it's gonna be the lady, isn't it? Mm.
Oh, God. We thought you were... Willow, don't look!
Ooh.
Hey, Pat.
Oh. Damn, she is so good at those, like, witty one-liners.
Never mind.
Are you alright? Yeah. So, is this a typical day at the office?
No.
Nice moves.
Is Giles gonna be able to do it?
You can't keep her out of this school.
I think you'll find I can.
What is going on with this fucking mayor?
I thought I'd start with the state Supreme Court. I believe I can make life very difficult for you, professionally speaking. And Buffy will be allowed back in.
Giles is a real one.
Convinced.
Would you like me to convince you?
I am sorry. It's okay. I understand you having to bail. I can forgive that.
You're really enjoying this whole moral superiority thing, aren't you?
It's like a drug.
Fine. Okay. I'm the bad. I can take my lumps. For a while.
Stop giving you a hard time. Run away.
Will.
I'm sorry.
Whiner.
Baylor.
Harpy.
Delinquent.
Tramp.
Bad seed.
Witch.
Freak.
That was a nice episode. Yeah, as I was saying, I kind of like that we didn't get like the picturesque reunion between the characters like I was sort of expecting to happen when they finally did come face to face with one another. Like, I like that there was conflict there. I definitely understand the rest of them feeling a type of way towards Buffy just like leaving out of the blue. I think that they were well within their rights to feel that way, honestly. I guess I was only getting frustrated because I felt like Buffy was trying to explain to them where she was coming from. And I guess a part of it just seemed like they were more overly concerned with how the situation impacted them, which I can understand to an extent also. But I felt like Buffy was making headway in, coming to terms with what both parties had done to each other. But I felt like they just kept blaming and blaming and blaming. And also, it didn't sit right with me that it was like everyone was ganging up on her, given the fact that, like, they got a taste of Buffy's actual life when she was gone and they had to pick up the slack. And obviously, it was really hard on them. Obviously, also, Buffy is, like, the chosen one for this. So, it's not as much of a learning curve for her. Like, she was kind of born to do this, so there it is different in that sense. But yeah, I mean, they got a taste of what her real world was actually like, and they were like, this is fucking shit. And when she was trying to explain to them, like, this is why I left, this is why I couldn't stay, even though she definitely should have told them, even though she definitely should have been more mindful of their feelings about it, even though she definitely shouldn't have disappeared for months. I understand her mom said, for her to not come back, but still, like, I think that Buffy could have handled it better. Like, even though all of those things are true, I think that they could have, been a little kinder in how they handled the situation, because I think that Buffy was sort of throwing an olive branch, and I think that they were kind of rejecting it and being like, well, you hurt us too, which, yeah, again, I understand why both parties would be hurt in the situation. And again, I do like that we had that conflict, and at the end of the day, like, this isn't an indictment of the characters or the writing or anything like that. It's just, that's what's going to happen when you have conflict. You're usually going to align more with one side. Yeah, I really liked this episode. I thought that this was a nice reintroduction for all of the characters, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing where we go from here. This season, I think, has started off strong so far. I liked the season premiere. Of course, I was longing to get Buffy back to Sunnydale in the season premiere, but it was still a good place to open and, like, be like, okay, this is where the characters are currently at. And so I really appreciated that episode for that specifically. But yeah, I liked this episode and having all of the gang back together and seeing maybe what we can expect from the season moving forward. And I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm about to head into episode 3. So I'm going to cut this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And I will see you guys next week with more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Please take care until then. Bye.